What do sober lovers even mean? Many people worry that I'm talking about drinking alcohol and getting drunk. That's not entirely true. I'm talking about getting drunk, but not as a result of alcohol. You can be drunk off the fantasy that someone provides you, or you can be drunk off the amazing sex you have with someone. Either way, Sober Lovers is here to help you move from drunk infatuation to real intimacy. My name is Fondren. I've been coaching people through romantic turmoil for a while now, and ironically enough, my first client was my mother. I know that's weird, but let me explain. It happened a few years ago after my parents divorced. While both my parents are happily remarried, that ordeal literally changed the entire trajectory of my life. As a direct result, I obtained a master's in professional counseling and started this company, Sober Lovers. The unraveling of a 30-year history between my mother and father dropped 3 specific questions into my psyche. Why do people start relationships? Why do people exit relationships? And how do people maintain relationships? Based off these questions, I've developed tools that give you the skills needed to stop wasting time dating and falling in love with the wrong people. Now today I'm focusing on the females. While the gentlemen can learn indirectly from today's video, women are the focal point. It's about gaining control over their dating lives. The information I'm about to give is basic in premise, but that's the point. The less complicated the framework, the more efficient you will be at applying it to your everyday life. So ladies, let's go on an imaginative roller coaster ride. It's ladies' night at your favorite club. You're feeling good about yourself, your face is beat up, and your shoes are on fire. In fact, you have a new pair of Giuseppe heels on that are size too small, but they were on sale, they were your favorite color, and they were the last pair available. There's no way in hell you were going to pass them up. As you walk down the block to step into line, the starry-eyed glances your shoes get from other women tell you that you made the right choice. Unfortunately, before the night is over, your pinky toe will be a pancake and you'll be cursing yourself. But that's neither here nor there. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for the sexy. You and your mini entourage finally make it inside and the place is buzzing. Your friend, who everyone in the circle knows is a lush, heads straight to the bar. The rest of you follow because you wouldn't mind a drink, and plus it gives you a great opportunity to survey the scene. Fast forward a couple of hours. The music is great, but the atmosphere doesn't seem as live as when you first showed up. You look around and you notice the large population of dudes literally watching from the sidelines, just oogly. Slightly creepy, right? Well, I'm going to let you in on a well-known secret. It's a question that's based on the same generalization women make about a man's potential. It's a less sophisticated analysis done with one simple question. Easy or not? Is she easy or not? The 3 types of men that I'll be introducing today use that question to filter out undesirable women. The first 2 types would like the answer to be easy. The last would not. The first type of man is called the bargain shopper. You know that blouse or jacket or pair of shoes or dress in your closet that you only wore once? The bargain shopper has tons of these. He has a closet full of items that he has only worn once. And his goal is sex, pure, unadulterated, no strings attached sex. So he's looking for a woman on sale. Wait, does that mean if he spends a lot of money on me, then he isn't a bargain shopper? No, that would be an incorrect assumption. The bargain shopper isn't concerned with how much an item costs, rather he's worried about how much time and effort is required to make a purchase. Let's go back to the club to apply this example to real life. As you're surveying the vultures standing around looking for dead meat, you notice your lush friend is back at the bar. Only this time, she isn't alone. A man is with her, signaling to the bartender for 2 shots, one for him and one for your friend. That dude is most definitely a bargain shopper. If he plays his cards right, he will have sex with a minimal amount of effort and in very little time. Your friend just became the greatest sale in the world. The second type of man is called the art collector. He's the most dangerous of all because he objectifies women the same way a bargain shopper does, but he mimics the behavior of our last type of guy, which we'll get to soon. Where the bargain shopper is looking for notches on a bedpost, the art collector is looking for trophies on a mantle. For him, it's quality over quantity, which means he isn't attracted to the lush at the bar, he's attracted to you, the girl who seems like she has a lot going for herself. When you get to know him, he shows signs of ambition, authenticity, and confidence. All things you're attracted to, and best of all, he doesn't seem to be rushing you to do anything you don't want to do yet. But say after about 3 months of dating, you are head over heels and you want to take things to a more committed level. So you ask him what he thinks about you and your relationship, and he gives you one of these lovely one-liners. I'm not looking for anything serious. Why ruin a good thing? I have a lot on my plate right now. You see, he's looking for the benefits of relationship without any of the commitment. Unlike the bargain shopper, he has no qualms with waiting for sex. It's not just about that because he knows you like him and he will get that sooner or later. He wants the pleasure of being with a woman without the responsibility of handling a woman's heart. The danger arises when you mistake him for the third type of man and you overinvest emotionally. The third type of man is the only one worth searching for. If you're looking for love and commitment, the only person who is capable of building a sustainable, healthy life with you is the architect. He is future-oriented and considerate. He plans ahead and he cares. The architect is a complete person before he enters the relationship and doesn't require any fixing. I'm not saying he's perfect, but the architect doesn't need you to play the role of motivator, therapist, or disciplinarian. The architect does not need a second mom. He has spent the last few years of his life reprioritizing his responsibilities. And most importantly, he not only expects a wife and kids, but he's also planning for them. He's actively planning for them. The first sign of a man's impending transition into being an architect is the explicit expression of the dissatisfaction with dating just to date. When he's tired of the dating scene, he will notice more substantial women and develop more substantial connections. He has now realized the benefit of sharing his thoughts, emotions, and fears with someone he can trust. It's his transition from chasing pretty to appreciating beauty. Chances are you've dated at least one of the three types of men. I would go so far as to say that the majority of men you've dated in the past all fall into a particular bucket, meaning most of the men are bargain shoppers or mostly art collectors, or if you're lucky and smart, then most of them are architects. The point of this video is not so you can judge others, it's for you to protect yourself. Not everyone has your best interest in mind. These three types are meant to filter out the wrong man earlier on in the dating process so you can focus on developing a real relationship with someone who appreciates you and is on the same page emotionally. In the next video, we will be discussing the three types of women and how they approach sex and relationships. Feel free to discuss your personal encounters with the three types of men below in the comments section. And until our next video, be safe, be open, and stay sober.